So the second week of basketball has just finished, and might I say, we're still seeing peak. It's been a great season so far, and I'm actually so hyped to see the rest of it. Now, we're going to start with the Lakers. They're 5-2 with Braun not playing a single game, and what was it, Luka being out for 2? And in those 2, everyone kind of thought, like, Lakers are not great. You know, they don't have their top 2 players. But Austin Reeves is that freaking guy. Oh my god. He drops 41. They lose to Portland, but he has 41. He does have 8 turnovers, so that is a big part of it. He can't do everything, and when he tries to do everything, you know, bad things might happen. After that, he hits a game winner on Minnesota, and he had 28 and 16. He got the whole team involved, and that's just great basketball. He was getting assists. He was scoring a lot. I mean, obviously not as much as the Portland game, but he didn't need to. He even like hits the game winner, so you can't hate him at all for that.
Into the hands of Reeves. 5 seconds. 3 seconds. Reeves splits the defense. The floater in the paint. It's good at the buzzer.
That was an amazing game winner. And even looking at that clip, we can see why is Gobert the new Paul George, where every game winner is being hit on him. He looked lost. He was going for the rebound with no time left. You gotta contest there. But it was an amazing game winner, and you really have to love him for it. Luka comes back quickly after to take on the Grizzlies. They were down 15 at the half, and Luka just plays amazing. He drops 44. He makes the Lakers win by 5. And just being down 15 at the half to drop 44 and winning, like, that's Luka. Like, you just gotta hate Nico no matter what. And in this Grizzlies game, Luka Magic. Luka Magic with the handles. Holy. He shook him out of his shoe. Oh my gosh. It's just amazing basketball being played over there. And when Braun comes back, they like that. This is a deep playoff team. And we see that now. And I see that now. Like, I really wasn't that high on them just because, like, their depth is bad. And their depth might be a factor in the playoffs, but in this regular season, holy, they're going to be a high seed. The Lakers are also just having fun this year. Like, they're winning games so well that Bronny's getting real minutes now, and he's even doing things like this.
Bronny. The Lakers get out in transition, and Austin says, I see you. Bronny says, see this. Up with 2 hands.
Like, if you're letting Bronny do that to your team, then you've already lost the game. Next to the Blazers, they're 4-2 in the second week, and that's just amazing for them. Denny Abdia had a great night in this week. He had 25 points and 3 blocks. He's really their star on this team, and Jermaine Grant, he's got a role where he's coming off bench now, and he's having one of the best careers of his life so far. They are 4-2 now without their gambling coach, who honestly might have been the reason why they were losing because he bet on the games. But yeah, they're just playing amazing basketball. Like, Drew Holiday this week has had 21, 7-6, 24, 6-5, and then 27, 8-5. He's a huge part of their winning streak, and I'm really happy for this team. And especially if Dame comes back, I think the Pacers should make him come off bench. Even though it's Damian Lillard, we saw that on the Bucks, he just was not performing like Damian Lillard, and you don't want to just mess with this core that's winning. So have him come off bench, have him be a spark plug, you know, like do what the team needs, not run the team through him. The 76ers have been playing amazing, and VJ is amazing. Like, this week, he's still keeping up his amazing run. In their first game of this week, he had 26-7. Like, if Flag doesn't step up, VJ is easily Rookie of the Year. I don't even care about all the other rookies. VJ is the Rookie of the Year. He also joined amazing company with Magic and Oscar Robertson, being the only players in their first 5 games to average 25-5. Like, that's 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game, and you're in that company. He's going far. I'm so happy for him. He's going far. Now, Quentin Grimes has actually come up really big in this week for the Sixers. Like, he hit a 3 to send the game to OT against the Wizards, and then they do win that game. And then against Brooklyn on Sunday, he has 22 and 13. Since when can Quentin Grimes do this? It's really funny because, like, with how bad Joel has been, the Sixers are still winning because their guard play is amazing. I would be very surprised if the Sixers aren't looking to trade Joel this year for, like, anything. Obviously, like, you want to get a good package out of it, maybe a few draft picks, because it is still Joel Embiid, a guy who won MVP not too long ago, but he's just a shell of himself since then. Like, Adam Bona, he is their young center, and he's been playing pretty decently. Like, he's only taken like 2 or 3 shots a game kind of thing, but in one of them he made 2 of them. He had 3 blocks. In a different game he had 5 blocks, and it's like, it's better when Joel's not on the floor, especially in their only loss this year to the Boston Celtics was at the very end. They inbound the ball, they're only down by 1. You can easily get a 2, and Joel is standing deep behind the 3-point line asking for it. Why are you there? There's no shot the coach drew up you're taking a deep 3 for the game. You should be in the paint and finishing. You're a 7-footer almost.
Gets it in. Grimes, 2 seconds, 1 second. Embiid at the horn. Off the.
Like, he was begging for the ball. He was just standing there, not move. Like, he moved when it got inbounded, but then he just found his spot and stayed there the entire time. I wouldn't hate it if he was a good 3-point shooter from that deep. He's decent at 3-point shooter in general, but oh my god, like, he just didn't care about winning that game. They could have still been undefeated if he went to the paint. And I do love that the Sixers gave Quentin Grimes the ball there. He's been hot, you know, let him find something, but the Celtics played really good defense, so he just couldn't, and it's terrible. Even in that game, the Celtics missed 2 free throws before that play. It was wide open to win it. Wide open. And they just couldn't find a good shot. Now, like I said, the Celtics did win a game against Philly, which is a big win for them. Honestly, they're really finding their stride without Tatum. They finally found how to play well. And Brown, in general, is showing how he can be a first option, a genuine first option. And they're 3-4 right now, so they're still not in the playoff picture. But if they keep playing like this, with how deep their team is, I could see them making the playoffs easily. And, like, I ranked them to make playoffs, definitely. But, like, if they play well, they play well. In the Hawks vs. Bulls game, I gotta be honest, I was so high on the Hawks, but Trey has been terrible this year. Like, terrible in Trey standards. Like, he's averaging decent numbers, but as him, you have to be doing better. He's barely making threes. I don't think he's averaging over 20. And just in general, the Bulls have been playing so much better this year. They're 5-1, only losing on Sunday to the Knicks, who they just beat, so they got it. The Knicks have to come back. Modest Buzelis is having an amazing year. They're playing real team basketball. In that Hawks game, 8 out of 10 of their players score in double digits. And the only player to score 20 was Ao coming off bench. That is true team basketball. Josh Giddey's a big part of it, where he's averaging almost a triple-double this year, I believe. And he's just leading that offense, leading this team to be a great team. Like I said, though, they did finally lose to the Knicks, so they're not undefeated, but they're still 5-1. They have a long year to go, and I think they're going to be doing a lot this year. The Spurs finally lost. And for them to lose, it takes Wemby having one of the worst games of his career, dropping only 9 points. He got 9 rebounds, 2 assists. He got 4 blocks, but he shot terribly. Shot 4 for 14, shot 1 for 5 from 3. And the Suns were actually able to just lock him up completely. I didn't know the Suns knew how to do that, or do anything, matter of fact. But yeah, like, the team in general isn't good enough to make a real playoff push without Wemby, and without Wemby playing amazing. But that's just one game. He's has the whole year to play great, so I don't see him falling off after this one game. And it's like, everyone has a bad day. And with 4 blocks, good lord, like, 4 blocks is still a bad day for him. They're still waiting for De'Aaron to come back, and when he does, there's a lot of the weight dropped off Wemby's shoulders when De'Aaron comes back, because he can do so much and will be so detrimental to the team to make a real playoff push. And with Wemby playing good in general, they're a top 5 team in the league.
Alabama catching, ripping through, and a 360 layup.
When De'Aaron Fox comes back, we'll have to see how he comes back and if he's actually like Sacramento De'Aaron or what. But with him coming back and Wemby playing good, they're a top 5 team in the league. Now Cooper Flag. Good Lord. Against OKC, he has 1 for 9 performance, having negative 20 in the plus minus. He just wasn't the first pick. He just, like, Adam Silver lied to Nico about how good this guy was. And yeah, he had a good game against the Pacers, having 15, 10, and 4. But we need to see more of that at least. More of that at least. Like, V's just having such an amazing year, and the highest points Flag has scored is 15. Like, and it was also against the Pacers. They're only 1-5. The Pacers are bad this year without Tyrese, and they're fighting in games 100%. But like, they're not winning many games this year in general. Oh yeah, and who knew AD got hurt? He like tore his Achilles or something and is out for a while. So Dallas in general probably aren't going to win games for a while. But it'll give Flag more opportunity to show what he can do. Finally, like, run the offense maybe. I don't know. It's just the Mavericks have to figure something out. It's so hard to watch, especially since with how good Luka is. Oh my god, I feel so bad. And I like the Mavs too, and I want them to play well, but they just can't. D'Lo had 31 on Sunday and they still lose. A 31-point game from D'Lo, you have to capitalize off that. The Jazz in general are still a bad team. Like 2-4, they're losing games a lot. It's fine. We knew they would. Like, we're expecting them to trade Lauri Markkanen this year. But speaking of him, he is having an amazing year so far. He had 51 this week, and like, it was against the Suns, so like, it's not crazy. But getting 51 in general is awesome. He's just having an amazing year in general. He's averaging 34, 7, and 2 through the first 2 weeks of the season. And if a championship or playoff team doesn't trade from this year, I think that really hurts. Because, like, obviously he's getting older every single year, but the fact that he's doing this right now, you gotta capitalize on it. It's almost like what people wanted Porzingis to do, he is doing it. The Cavs are lost. Like, no one on the Cavs is able to hit their shots half the time, especially in that loss to the Celtics. Like, Jalen Tyson was the only one that was able to hit his shots. Hunter had a terrible game, shooting 3 for 12 from 3. Then they also lose to Toronto, and no one's able to come up big, especially when Mitchell isn't playing. Like, they're lost. They're not even close to the team that they were last year, which is insane because that young core has just gone better. Mobley and Mitchell are still amazing players. Jared Allen does what he needs to do. But the team in general just isn't there. I don't really understand what's happening to them. Like, they need to figure something out. Because obviously they're making playoffs no matter what. Like, to go from the best record in the league last year to probably being like 4th or 5th seed and like fighting to be there. Good lord, what happened to them? The Magic are 10th seed, nothing too crazy, but there was this one clip of Paolo talking big game and then missing both free throws that I wanted to show y'all.
How long he is and where he wants to go with the basketball?
150 pounds. That's what I said. He weighs 250 pounds.
He's solid.
Star football player in his high school days around Seattle, Washington.
Well, they're not trying to be friends out there. And it's Tobias' case.
He even got a tech for how much shit he was talking just to miss both of them. Like, that's kind of hilarious. The Wolves fucking suck without Ant. Julius Randle's still playing good. Naz Reid has been so inconsistent. Mike Conley's old as hell, so he can't do it. Rob Dillingham is finally getting some minutes, and he's kind of bad still. And it's Jay McDaniels is fighting for his life too, but we just cannot get wins. Like, we beat the Hornets, but like, who cares? It's the Hornets. Losing to that Austin Reeves game winner really hurt. And it's really showing that without Ant, this team hurts a lot. But in that Hornets game, there were some cool clips that I just want to show.
McDaniels has Reed.
Having some fun with it. You know, we're finally winning a game, so the spirits are a little bit higher.
Oh, Anthony Edwards got a technical. He's not even in uniform.
I'm still not even sure how he got that tech. Like, obviously he was saying some wild shit, but delay of game? How is he delaying the game? That is so Ant. Like, he gets so many texts, but hey, you gotta love watching his game. The Grizzlies actually look really bad without Ja having a good game. And it's wild, but he might be leaving soon. He shot 3 for 14 and then asked about it in the press conference. He blames the coaching staff, which we can only assume means he's not getting enough minutes or the plays that they're running aren't good enough. But like, you're averaging 29 minutes a game. How is it their fault? Obviously, this team has been winning games in prior years with this coaching staff. So I think their team chemistry, their organization chemistry is falling apart, and he will be gone soon. Not going to Minnesota, but he is definitely going to be traded soon. And just in general, it hurts. Like, Ja, he even got suspended for a game from what he said. That's like 5 suspensions in the last 3 or 4 years, I'm pretty sure. So he's falling apart. He was such a great young star in the league, and he's just been falling ever since. Kawhi Leonard did Kawhi Leonard things. He had a game winner over 2 defenders against the Pelicans. Mid-range, you know, the Philly fans are probably scared watching that. There was a wild ending to the Nuggets-Blazers game. It was tied up, then coming out of the inbound, Gordon fouls Jermaine Grant with like 3 seconds left. He drains both of them. They're up by 2. And then Jokic actually gets a really good look, but just cannot finish it.
They flip it. It is to Gordon. Fall away. Block. It's loose. Grabbed by Grant. Lamar to bring it. Inbounds in front court with Jokic leaping in front. 4 guys sprint. Popping out is Grant. Grant's going to get the look. Stops. Goes airborne. It's stripped.
He got fouled. He got fouled.
Enough, but banked it in. 1 and 4, 10 seconds. Gordon will throw it down the floor. Jokic gets under it. Jokic turns. Rimming and offense.
On that inbound pass, that might be the highest I've seen Jokic jump in a while. He wanted this win, and just they couldn't finish it. The Thunder are the last undefeated team in the league, and that's understandable. Reigning champs, reigning MVP. And still, though, without Jalen Williams, they just keep winning games. When he comes back, like, they might go back-to-back. It obviously depends, like, playoffs, it goes crazy everywhere, so they might just lose. But they are the favorites no matter what. Miami has been doing great things, and they look just great playing team basketball. I think Jaquez had like 28 one game, and no Hero. Hero hasn't played a single game this year, and they're still winning games. You gotta respect it. Draymond was doing Draymond things. He had a hard foul in the Grizzlies game. I'll show it to y'all.
Devon Small got him. Fast motion, actually. It's a tough one. So,
I think it's definitely so unnecessary. He grabbed his neck, but then he did try to help him up. He didn't think he was hitting him that hard or knocking him down that hard. So, like, it definitely wasn't the worst foul Draymond has ever had, but it was still a hard foul. The Pelicans are 0-6. Zion has been healthy this entire time, and the Pelicans are 0-6. In their last loss to the Thunder, they lost by 31 points. And the last 3 out of 4 of their losses have been losing by 30-plus points per game. What is happening? Zion still looks good, but the team in general cannot do anything. Obviously, Zion is to blame a bit. I mean, a decent amount. He's their star player. He's their first option. But, oh my god. They have the same record as Brooklyn. They haven't won a game either. But I'd much rather be in Brooklyn's shoes than the Pelicans' shoes. They have such a better future. Even though they got MPJ and Cam Thomas yakking up threes constantly. But yeah, like, Pelicans are just so disappointing. I don't know. I'm not even sure how they fix it. They were always saying, well, we have hurt Zion. Zion's not healthy enough to be playing right now. But he's healthy. He's playing games. I think he's missed 1 game this year. It's just, I could not imagine being a Pelicans fan. And then end this off, just Pacers are 1-5. They're so bad without Tyrese. And like in the first game of the season, they brought OKC to the double OT, but then they do end up still losing. Pascal Siakam's still playing great. It's just the team in general can't get over that hump of just winning games. The only win that they got was against the Warriors. Steph Curry shot terribly that day. They might not even make playoffs. Like, I'm sorry to say, I was high on them to just make playoffs. With how they're playing right now, they are not making playoffs at all. Thank you so much for watching. That was week 2, and I'm looking so forward to week 3 and just the rest of this season. I cannot wait for playoffs in general. It's going to be a good year. I'll catch y'all next time.